Hey everyone, thank you for watching today. So today's look, I'm doing sort of a 50 Shades of Grey inspired look with the movie coming out, and we also just got these new 50 Shades colors from OPI into our salon that I work at. So I just figured I would turn this into a 50 Shades look. Why not, with the movie coming out? So I just did more of a kind of silver and gray smoky eye. I did matte and shimmer colors, so I wanted to pair that with just a nude lip, just so we can keep our eyes a little bit more dramatic, keep everything else more natural looking, just so we don't look like we did too much. So I hope you guys enjoy this 50 Shades inspired look. And of course I will list everything below in the description. Hope you guys have enjoyed my videos. I've really been enjoying making them for you guys. So please like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you. So today we're going to start with our Tarte Clean Slate Poreless 12-Hour Perfecting Primer, and we are just going to put that all over our face and kind of focusing it the most right on our cheek area and on our nose. For our foundation today, I'm using my Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is in the color N127, and I'm just going to put that all over my face with my finger, and then we're going to blend that all in with our damp beauty blender.
I know we'll make it. Just put some faith in. I know we'll make it. Just put some faith in. Break through your chain.
So I already have my brows filled in today just to cut back on time. I used my Anastasia Brow Wiz in medium brown and also the Dip Brow Pomade in medium brown. And now I'm just going in with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20. And we're just highlighting our brows right underneath the brow and then also on top just to clean up our line and make it look nice and defined. I do plan on making a brow tutorial as well. Sometimes my brows just take me longer on some days than they do on other days. This was one of those days for me, so I just had to cut it out. It was way too long in the video, so I will make a video though just on brows so you guys can have something to go back and reference if we ever skip over brows again. Now moving on to eyes, we're going to do the Scotch tape trick again. So just get some of that extra tackiness off and just line it up with your lower lash line and just angle it upwards slightly. And this is going to help us get that nice clean line for today, especially since we're doing a darker smoky eye for this look. So now moving on to our base, I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the color Painterly. I've used this in all my videos. This is pretty much my favorite base to use. You can also use your MAC Pro Longwear Concealer or any other concealer if you don't have a paint pot. That will work just fine. So now to set our paint pot, I'm going in with my Naked Basics 2 palette and my 330S brush from Makeup Designory. Any shadow brush will do. I'm just putting the color Frisk all over my entire eye. I've said before, the paint pot just leaves a little stickiness to your eye, so this just kind of helps set that to make our other colors a little bit easier to blend out. And I wanted to use Frisk just because it's a really light gray, almost a taupey color, and that way it'll just kind of start off our smoky eye.
Climbing up a mountain.
Now that we got our base, I am going in with my Tarte lip palette and using the color Power Player, which is actually kind of similar to Frisk. I'd say kind of like the next shade down from it, but still similar to that kind of grayish taupey color. And we are just going to start putting that all in our crease area, blending it out and adding more product to get it to the right level of darkness that we want. And I'm putting this on with my IT brushes for Ulta, and this is the blending shadow brush. For our next shade of gray, I'm using my LORAC Duchess palette, and this came in the 2014 holiday collection. This is the darker kind of metallic gray, And we're just going to go back right in our crease area and using the same IT brush that I used with the previous color. And we're just going to start darkening that down, blending it out as we go. So I tried to find the names of these colors online and I can't seem to find it anywhere. So if I do, I will definitely list that below in my description. Now going back to our Naked Basics 2 palette, I'm going in with the darkest shade of gray, which is Undone, and I'm putting that right on the outside edge of our eye and just slightly blending that towards the inner part of our eye and focusing it mainly in the crease area just so it doesn't get too dark. And I'm putting this on with my Sigma E25 blending brush. So now I'm going to take my Sigma tapered blending brush, which is the E35, and just blend out that darker gray a little bit. I'm also going to go back in one more time with the Undone color just to darken it down again, and then go ahead and blend that out one more time after you do that. So I just wanted to define our crease a little bit more. So I'm taking my Sigma small tapered blending brush, the E45, and I'm just putting Power Player back on from our Tartelette palette and just taking that all the way to the inner corner of our eye. Now for our lid color, I'm going to spray my brush with my MAC Fix Plus spray, and I'm just using a small shader brush, and I'm using the Makeup Designory color Tinsel, which is just a really nice shimmery, sparkly, silvery gray color. So I'm just going to put that on my inner corner of my lid all the way to the middle and just blending that out. And this is kind of hard to pack on, so it took me a minute to get it to the intensity that I wanted. So just keep spraying your brush and adding more pigment and really packing that on there.
I believe in you. I know we'll make it. Just put some faith in. I know we'll make it. Just put some faith in. Break through your chain. Fly just like a bat straight out of hell. You can make a dream come true.
Now for our brow highlight today, I'm going to be using the original Naked Basics palette, and I'm using the color Venus. This is one of my favorite highlighters to use. It's just a really nice shimmery white. So go ahead and put that right along your brow line, and I'm also going to put this on the inner corners of my eye later in the video as well. For eyeliner today, I'm using my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in the color Blackest Black, and I'm going to be applying that with my Sigma small eyeliner E10 brush. And it's easier for me to kind of start with smaller strokes, and then once I have some of the color on there, then I like to go through and try to do longer ones just to kind of smooth it out a little bit more. And we are going to do a little wing today, so you can extend it out as far as you want it to be, but it's really nice with the tape because it just helps give us that nice clean line to it. So now that we got our eyeliner on, we are going to move on to concealer, and I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NW20 and going back over the top of that with my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and this is in the shade Vanilla, and just to add a little bit of lightness underneath our eyes. And then for our highlighter, we're going to put this right in between our brows and down the bridge of our nose, also on our cupid's bow and right underneath our lip. Then we're going to take our damp beauty blender and blend all the highlight out.
Running through the rain, jumping over hurdles.
To set our under eyes, we're going to use our Anastasia contour palette in the color Banana, and I'm going to be putting this on with my tapered highlighter F35 brush and just putting that right underneath my eyes. And I also just like to go over my highlight as well with this color. So now that I'm done with my concealer, I'm going to go back and finish my eyes. I'm going to use the NYX Extreme Shine eyeliner, and this is in the color Gunmetal. So it's just kind of a darker metallic-y gray color. It actually went on really well. This is the first time that I used this product, and I definitely will be buying more of these. So after you got that on, I just take my short shader brush from Sigma and just kind of smudge that around. For lashes today, I'm using my Ardell Wispies, and I'm going to be applying those with my True Glue Lash Adhesive. So this is a all-natural lash adhesive. It is free of formaldehyde and ammonia and other harsh chemicals. I honestly didn't realize how many bad things were in regular eyelash glue until I read about theirs. And even for being an all-natural product, this stays on so well. I think it stays on better than regular lash glue that I've used before. So just remember, when you're applying your lashes, apply the lash glue and let that set up for maybe 30 seconds or so before you try to stick your lash on. It will make it a lot easier. I like to try to put mine in the middle of the eye first and just kind of make sure that gets where you want it, and then I'll go in and secure both of the edges after that. Now that I got my lashes on, I'm going to apply a couple coats of mascara. Today I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions in Blackest Black. And I'm just going to apply a couple coats of this to my falsies and also to my lower lashes.
Run, run, make it home. Don't let nobody steal your heart or possess your soul. You're individual, you're not like them. So listen closer to the voice within. Catch you when you're high, soaring in the air. Just rise above and watch it all come true. I believe in you.
Now I'm going to take my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish powder in the color Medium Golden, and I'm just going to put this all over my face to set my foundation, and I'm just applying this with my Sigma large powder brush, which is the F20. For contouring today, I'm using my NARS bronzer in the color Laguna, and I'm applying this with the Hoola Benefit brush that came with the bronzer. So I'm just going to apply this to the hollows of my cheek and also right along my hairline and my jawline, and then we're just going to take our powder brush and blend that all out.
'Cause when you break through, it will happen to you.
For blush today, I'm going to be using the Makeup Designory cheek color in the color Warm Bisque and applying that right to the apples of our cheek with my Sigma blush brush. And right on top of that, we are going to apply our Becca highlighter in the color Opal, and we're going to be applying that right to the highest part of our cheekbones. You can also do that down the bridge of your nose and right in the center of your forehead if you want to. So as always, we are going to start with our NYX lip primer, and on top of that I'm going to use my MAC lipstick in the color Blankety, and just to add a little bit of gloss, I'm going to go back over that with my NARS lip gloss in the color Turkish Delight. I wanted to stick with more of a nude lip today since we did a darker smoky eye. So that is it for today's look. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.
Just put some faith in it, put some faith in it. I know we'll make it. Just put some faith in it.